Let's bring you the Member of Parliament for Katamanso, Joseph Tete. Tete, and he is the man we want to speak to now because we understand that his area, the residents are also struggling, or constituents are struggling to get water. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How are you doing?
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you doing?
I trust you are doing well.
Yes.
What is the current situation in your area concerning water supply? The Katamanso constituency.
Katamanso, we have problems across the constituency. It's a widespread problem. When you take my constituency, we have different areas, widely spread. And so we go to area that we call Butless around Michel Camp, they have water issue. We go to Katamanso area, they have water issue. To come to community 25, Bethlehem, there we also have water issues. We go to Kpone, we have long-standing water issues. So it's a widespread problem. It's generally across the country.
And with this problem, when did it start?
Oh, if you take Kpone, for example, it has been there for some time. I mean, yes. But other areas, the problem started, I would say, beginning of the year. We have shortage of water supply to some areas, but I think the problem has been aggravated mostly this year. Yes.
Wow. And I'm sure, as the Member of Parliament, you've engaged the authorities in the area or the Ghana Water Limited that supervises your constituency. What have they been telling you? Maybe there is a peculiar issue that constituency is facing.
Yes, the main problem has to do with the pipeline. You know, my area is a developing area. Today there are people coming into the constituency. So, for example, if you take an area called Apollonia, there was a pipeline from Kenya Junction to Apollonia. At that time, we didn't have development along that stretch. But now that people have come in, so the pipe, about 4 inches pipe that was serving the people of Apollonia, but because of the development, people are now passing into that same pipeline. So the water doesn't reach Apollonia anymore. So most of the area has to do with the pipelines. So we are advocating for most of the lines to be changed to bigger ones. I mean, the pipelines to be changed to bigger ones. I think that's what will also solve this problem. If you take an area like Community 25, they also have the same problem. As I speak to you, there is 6 inches pipeline after Bethlehem areas to Community 25. A new pipeline, 6 inches, has also been laid, but it has stopped at Bethlehem. It hasn't got into Community 25. So that's what's also making water problem rampant at Community 25. If you take home, they also need new investment. I mean, the new investment so that the water can come to the main township. So we are discussing some of these things. And also, we have issue with, the main thing has to do with pressure. And I think the pumping of water to some areas is being controlled, is being regulated. So some people will get at this time, another time to another two. These are some of the big problems that we are facing.
Honorable, most of these areas you mentioned are, for want of a better word, new areas or developing areas. So could it be a problem with planning? Because if these are new areas, are they serviced areas? Do we have the pipes already constructed to be able to supply water to these areas? Is it an issue of planning that is resulting in these challenges?
Yes, that is it. And so we have to identify the source of the problem and tackle it once and for all. So that is what the discussion I'm having with the authority. We need new ways of planning. So the constraints our population is about 417,000 and keep increasing. The whole Ghana, no constituency has population like Katamanso, 417,000. And so the increase in population has been basic amenities. And this is what is putting pressure on the few ones that we have. So we need a holistic approach to this problem.
Very well. So, I mean, it's a new administration now. We know that some of these projects will be cost intensive. I mean, you are part of this new administration. I am sure you're also friends with the Honorable Mutawakilu, who is now MD for Ghana Water. He has served as Damongo MP before. What is the level of engagement at that level with the Honorable Mutawakilu and, of course, the Ghana Water Limited?
Okay, so before I book appointment to meet him, but before then, I have to know the problems on the ground. And that's what I've done for the few weeks that I'm able to talk to you about some of the issues. So that now that I've come myself with all this information, then when I meet the minister, I know exactly what to tell him. So I'll book appointments, and I'm sure by next week I'll meet him so that we see how best we can solve the
Honorable, is there a check from the assembly, that is the Katamanso Municipal Assembly, that individuals who are putting up structures in the area should be monitored so that you would have a better service, or say water into their homes before these structures are built? Because sometimes you have a new site and all the necessary measures weren't taken before people moved to the area, and they will now start putting pressure on the Ghana Water Limited. What is the talks at the municipality level to ensure that such a thing is done before people build in your area?
Okay. So I think that's something that we all have to take account of. Now people build living without acquiring the permits and all that, and it's also creating some of these problems. As soon as people buy land from maybe the locals, they start putting up building without using proper plan. So it's something that we look at when especially the assembly is well constituted, something that are planting to the authorities that we see the way forward.
Honorable, having taken cognizance of the challenges in the area, are you able to prefer some possible solutions, especially now that you have an appointment with the MD of the Ghana Water Limited?
I can't hear you. Please repeat your question.
I'm asking that, having taken cognizance of the challenges in your area with regards to water supply, are you able to suggest some possible solutions in addressing it, especially now that you have booked an appointment with the MD of the Ghana Water Limited?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That the problem has to do more with the construction or installation of new pipelines that are bigger. We need to replace some of the pipelines, and also, if possible, bring additional one along the ones that we have. With this, when we have bigger pipelines, water flow will also be easier to the area. As I said, some of the pipes that we have were supposed to serve a smaller group of people. But because people are built along the line, they tap the water before it even gets to the final destination. So the main problem has to do with that line. And we need to invest in some of these activities so that my people can get water.
Very well. The water truck business must be booming in your area.
Yes.
Come again?
The water truck business, those tankers that carry water, is the business booming in your area?
Yes, it is. Even just last week, I have to get some of the tankers to supply water to the people of Kpone. And something I've decided to do on a weekly basis, not only Kpone, I've asked other communities to identify areas that we have pollutants and cool, so that I can also actually supply them some of the water for that temporary measure. So yes, it is true. The tankers are really cutting in on some of these things, and I'm sure making the water supply to the various homes very expensive. So it's something that is going.
Are you looking to engage these truck drivers on the prices or the charges?
I haven't done that yet, but it's something I can consider.
Very well. Very honorable. Thank you so much for talking to us. We wish you well.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Grateful.